Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope everyone can see and hear me just fine, and I'm not being too loud or anything. The microphone should be working fine today. At least I think it should. Hi, Stitch Together. How are you doing? Right, so today what's going on is I'm well, hope you too. I'm okay too, thank you. I am pretty okay, and I've just realised I have kind of slightly. Not checked the camera properly. And set it up like that. Yeah. I think that's right. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Wait, no. Okay. Right. Anyway, the topic for today is loop, and I thought that would fit very well with time loops. I haven't prepared anything because I was busy writing down other things. I was creating character sheets for the characters we have created throughout this. I realized a few of them don't have last names, I think. I'm gonna have to solve that. Oh, I just realized I completely forgot to plug in the cable. Hold on. Hello, okay, back. Hi, Straven, and yeah, I did place my Twitch contents to come. Finally got around to doing it. Right. I've also remembered a drink. Because that's what we learned yesterday. Have a drink. Are you? I hope you're doing well, Strabian. Loop. Time loop. That's where we were at before I realized that the cable wasn't plugged in. What's in for today? Loop. Loopy loop loop loop. I mean, that fits very well with time loops. And with what we've been plotting, I think, you know, that it wasn't Rodolphe he killed, but Randolph. And why is there blue ink spots on here? That's a bit weird. How did they get there? Just random dots of blue. Anyway. Right. Focus. So, but in a way, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to depict a time loop. It's pretty bright. Hang on, let's move the lamp a bit. There. Now we can see a bit better what's going on. Okay. Time loops. So, right. Blank pages are the worst. I mean, we could have something with like ours was like, I think it would be easiest if we just sum it up with 4 things. Wait, that looks like 3. Perhaps a little baby Teo. So, baby Baby Theo. uh, Eraser. And then we move on to I guess it's and then we go to here when he turns 18, because that's when the vampire thing happens. Got the flu for the cheeks. It looks very strange. But yeah, we've got the Theo when he turns 18, kind of. I have an 18 there, maybe a birthday cake in the background there. And he goes back in time with the watch. So we're gonna have sort of a paw. A very, very clumsy paw, and then the watch like that, I think. And then wait, that's up in this corner. We're gonna have it was he killed Rodolphe's twin, but Theresa was already pregnant with him, so it just continues like that. Does that make any sense? I've got no idea. So basically we're gonna have dead Randolph. And then it just repeats. I don't know, would that get too complicated? I mean, technically it would be like divided into 4 and then it just... I don't know, when you put it down like that, it doesn't look like it's supposed to be a loop. Like, a lot of the context is missing there. Hang on, let's see if we can make something else. Sketch something else. Perhaps. I mean, yeah, generally it would be like divided into 4. It's way more complicated than that, but for the simplicity of this. Or maybe instead of Theo being born, we would still have we would have Teresa was pregnant, I guess. That makes more sense. I'm not sure how to draw deer. Like that, I guess. With the ruffle sleeves, and then we have Theo on his 18th birthday. Turns into a vampire. Flippy hair there. Got the birthday cake there on the table. Very messy birthday cake in this sketch, but it says 18 on it. And we move on to the where it uses the time watch. And then, well, the only one I've changed here is that one, because I don't think that's quite it. I don't think that makes much sense in regards to this. Whee! Time. Trouble. And then I mean he does turn into a ghost, doesn't he? Ghost Andolf kind of. Yeah, I think that's more conclusive. I probably maybe add a bit more text to make more sense, but I think that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with for our time loop. But of course, everything is open for change. I mean, we've changed the plot. The plot quite a bit already, so you know things are bound to change, and I don't think that's how I had it earlier. Let's see, turn it up a bit. Sounds good. Okie dokie. Then let us begin. Right. We already meddled enough with the plot already. I mean, when is enough enough? When is it ever enough? How shall we make it turn even more cursed? We could do a bunch of things, I suppose. But I've also noticed when I was writing down, like, you know, for character sheets. Hang on, let's see where to. The middle is there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sort of do a bit of a straight line down. Right, now for the other middle. Sort of here, I guess. I'm just gonna have to do my best guess. Yes. No, that's not the middle. It's not the middle. Let's do it down here. Not the middle either, but it's a basic guideline. I don't have to stick to it. Right, we're gonna start with Therese's witch hat. Right, she has little decorations around here. That's what I remember. I don't know how much more cursed we can make the plot, but I'm pretty sure there's always more possibilities. Especially when you start writing it all down and getting more stuff in there. Right, let's have a happy little reindeer. I mean, as happy as she can be with a I think we said he was a boyfriend at this time. So, with a boyfriend dead, essentially. I'm gonna have sort of like this. And then she has a hand or her hoof, because reindeers have hooves, if I remember. Right. Like that. You can hardly see that. That's what it... There we go. If we put it in the shadow a bit, you can see better. Okay. Next image, Theo on his 18th birthday, turning into a vampire. And looking very grumpy about it. I'm kind of disappearing from the image there. I'm gonna be careful. Don't fall. Okay. I'm sure we can think of ways to make it more cursed than it is already. Do I draw Theo already with a cape here? No, I think at this point, unless it was a birthday gift from his dad, I think at this point he would be like, no. I feel like having him cross arms would make sense, I think. I have actually noticed when I was making the character sheets that some of the characters don't have last names. Like Selena doesn't have a last name. Annabelle doesn't have a last name, I think, unless we gave her one, and I completely don't remember it. He looks very thin. Oops. And then the two guards that we made, they also don't have last names. Which I'll probably try to find something for them. And okay, refusing to cooperate. Mr. Glass, the pen, or Mrs. And then he has boots, purple boots. Well, perhaps we can talk a bit about the vampire organization we talked about yesterday. We have created to free the vampires that have been locked up for being vampires, as dumb as that is. Well, it's not dumb, I guess. It's probably justified because vampires would be considered dangerous. Come on, you've got a whole civilization full of magical cats. So why lock up the vampires when you can easily defend yourselves with magic? Oh, leg. Kinda like that. We're gonna have that pig just sitting there. What do we... I don't want to keep calling it the vampire organization. So we probably have to come up with a name for that. For them to use. Because if you have an organization that's called the Vampire Organization, you know, it's a bit obvious, especially for people trying to find you and catch you and lock you up, even if you've not done anything. Okay, so the next one was he goes back in time. So we're gonna have arrow kind of pointing like that. Okay, the next one is, oops, big blob of yellow ink. Yes, anyway, the vampire organization. As a subplot, I think we have agreed yesterday, kind of just decided that that they are trying to free the vampires that have been locked up in a prison for vampires. And they want to free those vampires because vampires deserve to have their rights. I think that's kind of what we agreed on yesterday. Sort of. So that's what they are working towards, is more rights for vampires. So oh, that hand looks very weird. Hold on. Fingers look way too small. Okay, that's... Oh, that was a big blob of yellow. Right, and then drawing the circle, kind of. And then this time I'm gonna have to remember to not put black behind, not put a black background on the watch. We have an arrow kind of going like this. And then the next one is oh, great start. Put my hand up into ink, into white ink. Okay, the next one was the ghost of Randolph. Now it is no longer Rodolphe that dies. It's his twin. Poor twin. Ah. And I guess in his ghost form he doesn't have the vampire teeth. Because that's how I didn't... that's not how I had drawn him before. So... maybe we do give him the teeth just to show that this is a different kind of... another ink stops working. Great. Oh, come on. You've still got some ink. I know that. You just stopped putting my hand into the ink as well. Other things out there that still need to be solved in the story, aside from the vampire organization. Well, not really solved, just get a description of sorts. And then I think I'll have like a wand kind of coming from here and just just to show the fact that he was killed. Okay. Right, wait, that means I still need to draw in 2 more arrows there. Go from that to there. And then that to there. And the kind of timeline events that we've got. The timeline. Okay. I don't know. It's already pretty cursed. And I'm not even sure if it would be good to make it more cursed than it already is. And that. Let's just color it in. Maybe at some point I'll think of a way that we can make it more cursed. I mean, that kind of sometimes happens. But I mean, we've still got a few things to cover or like bring in that I've already created, like the pendant from the day where not was the prompt. The not weird pendant with a cat face on it. It was this. I still needed a use for that, or a way to bring it in. I can only imagine it being magical or something. But what would he be used for? I've got no idea. Aside from the fact that it looks a bit freaky. But otherwise I've got no idea what to do with that one. I mean, the pendant could be used for all sorts of things, which is what makes it so hard to figure out. Because they could do anything with it in the story. And I mean, we've already got a couple of magic items in use, like the magic time travel watch, and then and the compass to track down time travelers who are time traveling illegally. It's all connected, and I completely forgot what eye color she has. Let me check that. Let me check what eye color she has. Where is it? There. Oh, I didn't give her an eye color. That's nice of me. Guess I'll sort that first and then think about the eye later. Alright, let's try mixing on paper again. I know it's probably gonna wreck the paper just a tiny bit, but we're not doing much of it anyway, so should be fine. So we have that, and then the yellow. There. Earlier I thought it would be perfect weather to stream in here because the sun wasn't shining and therefore it would not be in my face, but now the sun's like, hey, I'm gonna come out. How do you like that? And now it's gonna shine in my face again. Really likes me, doesn't it? The sun. The water's just orange. No, I got water on the page. No, that's not good, that's not good. Okay, which lid are you? Right, that was the red lid. I remember her dress being purple, but that's about it. Right, her hat is blue. Her hat is blue. Her hat is blue. Yeah. It's a bit of a weird situation here, though. I mean, we've got a reindeer giving birth to a cat. What has this become? A story. But then again, we already talked about it being cursed, so... It's so bizarre. Ow. Oh, that's wet. That's still wet ink. Oh dear. You know, I think the best thing right now would be just not to question the choices we made for this story. As weird as they are. I mean, it's a different world. Rules work differently there. Go. Trying to be careful not to touch the red, orange, yellow ink, kind of. Because they're still wet and I don't want the colours to mix. Should have probably just waited for it to dry, but I'm impatient. I am very impatient at times. But yesterday I managed to let something dry, but okay. That's the black ink. Yep, black ink. I'm gonna have to probably, after visit, the black ink and the yellow ink will be the ones with the least amount of ink left because I've been using them both so much. Right, let's give her an eye. Okay, now she doesn't have a highlight anymore. Solve it later. Put a bit of shadow there, and then... Okay, now she looks very strange a bit, I think. I don't know, wait. I mean, if you look at it from a camera perspective, she looks just fine. He looks like a cute small version of herself. I mean, I guess she kind of does. I mean, it is a smaller version, so because the paper's smaller, but yep. Okay, my brain still can't get its head around the fact that we've got a reindeer giving birth to a cat, but again, that cat is a vampire, so deal with it, brain. I completely forgot her ear, so that should be solved. And Nick, come on. Actually, no, I should not be doing it. And we've already got hiccups getting more hiccupy lately. Yeah. I don't think the water of a tea in this case has helped much, but at least I'm staying hydrated. Darn it. Darn it, no! I want to open you. Open. Ah, okay, it's opened. Oof. But, yeah. I don't think there's an effective way of getting rid of hiccups other than just wait for it to go away. But I do wonder why I get them so often. Like, that's a bit weird. I don't really get what's going on with the hiccups. It's all a bit strange, honestly. What I'm gonna do is put in a little more ink like this. And then I think I'll just spread it out with a brush a bit. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hiccups. Or I'll just leave it like that. That looks pretty fine as well. Don't think I need to get the brush out like for this. At least not yet, not yet. For our ghost Randolph, however, I'm going to get out the brush because I want a very, very light blue and I don't have a very light blue ink. They're all pretty dark inks when it comes to, so I'm gonna have to, you know, get out the brush and spread it out with water. Okay. I think up there is dry. I can finish off with her ear. Eyes dry. It's a bit sticky, but I'm not sure if that means anything. Alright, oh well. Inkpot hurting me. How dare it? How dare it, how dare it, how dare it. Okay. What color do we make the arrows? Do we make them red? I think I'll make them red. You know, earlier it was raining, so I thought it would be perfectly fine because then the sun wouldn't shine in my face, but obviously the sun is against me right now. Okay. That Therese almost done. Shake that. I should have shaken it. Shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. But when it comes to making it more cursed, my brain can't think of anything right now. I mean, there's still plenty of opportunities for the next couple of days to make it more cursed with fun prompts like spark, 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 and okay, there's highlight and turning all cloudy water. Okay, so Therese is already done. Next, we're gonna have Grumpy Theo on his birthday. Or perhaps I should actually do this one so I don't have to like put my arm into it all and getting all over myself. So yes, that's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna outline everything. Go over it with a brush, with a small brush. Just to make it look a little lighter. Question then would be, however, what am I gonna do with the background behind these? I'm gonna have Gonna sort of like that. And this is just, I don't know if I've explained it well. You could do a tone evolution going from light to dark, signifying the passing of time. Oh, that could work, that could work, that could work. Yeah. That could indeed work. I love how parts of him just look a bit green because of the yellow. Okie dokie. Time to put in water. I'm gonna use you as a brush. The greatest brush in the world, but it'll do the job. Okay. That was a very, very quick ghost. Okay, then we have, no, his one was black. Sending lids flying all over the place. I get it, you don't wanna... Hey. Excuse me while I change the battery of the camera real quick. This time I'm gonna have to remember to plug it back in, like last time. I was confused why it wasn't showing. Right, do that, and then... on the cable. Plug it back in. Well. And oh, hang on. Put it like that. Yes, we're back. Back online. Right, I'm gonna have to remember to charge that later. Anyway, about gradient. So, what you were saying is we're gonna have, starting here, it just kind of goes from light and then gradually gets darker. I think that's what you're basically saying. Ow. Ah. Yeah, spell was red, so let us use red. You know, that's enough splatters. Okay. Wait. I think I'm gonna have the arrow here. Red as well. Pardon me. Oh, and we've got this arrow. Oops. Okay, on to Grumpy Tail on his 18th birthday. Gonna need brown for the fur. He's looking so grumpy. Probably even more grumpy than Selena. Right, we're gonna have the pause here. green, exactly, that's what we need. We need green for his shirt. And I'm gonna also have to put in the tie before I forget to put it in. Oops, got a bit of blue leaking into the shirt, but I think that's fine. Oops, more of that happening now. See, this is why you wait for ink to dry usually. I'm imagining ink here as a representation of the angry cat me. Yeah, he would be very well at that. He would be a fine candidate for the angry me. And I have got blue leaking into the shirt. For it to dry first, but it seems, yeah, it comes off pretty well. Oops. It's just searched the official name of the meme up. It is quite fittingly cursed cat, literally. Yeah. Poor Theo has been cursed with a vampire curse, I guess, that runs in the family. But you know, with this time loop, like, just to come to his senses in a way at the end, even though he killed his dad's twin. But that would technically mean that Rodolphe is not the art professor. It's Randolphe. Everyone got it mixed up. Okay, let's get the red. Draw his angry eyes. He's a very cursed cat. A cursed story. I just realized that I'm gonna have to wait for ages for this to dry. That is the price of having fun with that. Oh, I've got 3 more images to work on, so it's fine. Well, no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Got water onto our ghost. Let's just quickly. Oh. Okay. He's fine. The ghost is fine. Yeah. It's gonna take a bit more to dry, but think for the background it's all gonna be black in a way. But like for first one it would just be a very light black, like with a grey sort of. And then we do one cross hatching, and then this one gets like 3 cross hatching, and then that one gets 4 to make it darker, sort of. That's the plan, and it works in my head. I don't know if it works in practice, but it should work out. There's a big blue splat on the ghost. Oh dear. Didn't notice it. Ah! But what I'm gonna do to save it is... Ghost is really, it should, okay, yeah, it should work out, yeah. My brain's like, but what if it doesn't? It will. But, that's not good. Oh dear. I'm gonna make some mist out of this. Make it deliberate. Okie dokie. So, and now we've got blue leaking into the belt. Now this is what happens when you don't wait for things to dry. Nothing ever happened in the first place. Exactly. It's always meant to be the way it is. No witnesses. Exactly. No witnesses. No witnesses at all. No one saw it, so it didn't happen. Right, let's draw the table while we wait for other stuff to dry. Oh, what colour is Teo's birthday cake? For important questions in life. What colour is Teo's birthday cake? You could draw a little fish like icing. Ooh, yes. Yes, I could. Definitely do that. I probably will. Here we go. Oh. So then on the cake itself, we're gonna have fishies, blue fishies. The cake's blue. I have little fishies on the cake. Like that. Little tiny fishies. If I don't mess them up. Like that. Ah. 3 fishes is enough. Before I mess up even more. Right, the candles are red. And then with little flames on top. Or should I have already blown them out, the candles? And while the candles are red, we're gonna do more mixing on the paper. But I don't know, it doesn't look very candle-like right now, but it will. Bigger candles. Right, now that needs to dry, and I think these are dry enough for me to do the boots. Purple. Spooky 18, love it. Yeah. I mean, it must have been very spooky, at least. That begs the question, what day is his birthday? When was our Theo born? I mean, we've probably got their own calendar system in this world. 31st of October, quite fitting, I know. That's pretty true, though. It's very fitting for him if he was born on the 31st of October. Yeah, it'll be... I'm gonna put that as his birthday on the character sheet later. Okay, that's the boots done. And while we wait for the stuff on the cake to dry, I'm gonna work on the time travel watch. Zoom back out. Oh, I seem to have messed that up a bit. Alright. The time travel watch. Blood is really going to take ages to dry. The price of having fun. with splatters. You get to wait to dry. Wait, no, I've got a better idea. Oh. Let's hear it. For 29th of February, so his time traveling watch gets bugged out, and that's why he's in a loop. Lol. Ah, okay. So it lands on the 31st of October. Oh, the 29th because of the leap year. Just gets confused, and that's why it doesn't work anymore. Oh, genius. That is absolutely genius. I love that. When's the next leap year anyway? I think it's... No, last year was a leap year, wasn't it? The plot thickens 3 endgame. Alright, no, that's black, not green. Oh my gosh. I keep getting them mixed up. Somehow. I'm just gonna put the word time travel in on there so that it makes sense. Right. Oh wait, his sleeve is also green. So we're gonna have to do that. So Tio is stuck in a loop because I was born on the 29th of February in a leap year. That works very well. Very well. Come on. Yeah, come on. Gonna leave it at that. With a sleeve. Letters are still not dry, and I'm very tempted to just take this and just pop do that. Just because I can't be bothered waiting for too long. have set the rule in time travel that you should not travel back into a leap year, because then you will get stuck for a while. Unless the year you're currently in is a leap year, then it's fine. But he's lucky he's not been sent to like -1 trillion years or something. Oh my gosh. Imagine him with the dinosaurs. But one of the prompts is extinct. One of the future prompts. Not the one tomorrow. One tomorrow is Sprout, I think. Which, wow, random. But at some point the prompt will be extinct, so if you're in a leap year, you can only go back to other leap years. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm gonna have to write that down. Excuse me while I write that down. Because I don't want to forget that. I should also write down Theo's birthday. Right. Books. Inktober. Plot. That's all the main plot. So when time traveling, if you're in a leap year, you can only go back or forth to other leap years. If you go from a normal year to a leap year, you will get stuck in time. There. Sorted. No. Every time. He should have learned that in time traveling 101. Rookie mistake. Yeah, he should. He should have. He should have gone to the library and read a book on time traveling and oh my gosh. Smurf hands. Should have gotten himself a course on time traveling before time traveling. Probably got that somewhere. And then we're gonna give him some more shadows. Make the shadows a bit here over here. And I just smudge the ink on the cake. Not noticeable. Even get travel headphones. Cool. Or maybe they covered it at some point and they were like, it's illegal, don't you ever find yourself in a situation like this? What to do? For all you lawbreakers out there. But perhaps Theo didn't pay attention when they had that lesson. He only paid attention to the fact that time travel exists and you can do it. And he probably didn't think like that. He was... Splatters are still not dry, and I think they're going to take ages to actually finish drying. So what I'm going to do is get rid of the excess ink that's still drying there. Just get a towel and then... Oh. Worked. Looks a bit strange now, but at least it'll dry quicker now. Okay, last arrow, and then I think we're gonna start the backgrounds. Bubble. Boop. For I do believe that it has been established that time travel is illegal. Now for the backgrounds. I have a light background for her. Very, very light. Okay, so background number 2 is going to be oh, that already looks darker. Yes, with this one I'm not going to do cross-hatching, I'll just draw the lines closer to each other. I'm talking this now, I'm just trying to focus on this, on like not messing this up. And background 2 is almost done. Almost. Not quite yet, but we're almost there. Little corner, done. Okay, background 3. This is gonna take a while. um. I'm gonna just clean that brush up because, oops, it's kind of dried off a bit. The ink on this, so I'm gonna dry it off, clean it, dry it off that way around, and then keep going with the cross hatching. And then we're gonna sign, and then it will be done. So, time loop. Easier for me. I mean, technically this is kind of like a deteriorating thing. It starts off very light and happy, and then it gradually gets darker. Ah, the metaphor for Taylor's life, isn't it? It looks fantastic. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I really do feel like I'm getting better at in a way. I'm pretty sure I've definitely made some improvements from the first one where I made the mistake of blue background behind a largely blue picture and then having everything blend in. with each with everything, and this is really wobbly. But the battle between Anolfi and Teo is still my favorite. A beautiful metaphor for depiction of what Teo's life is going. Like, it's darker and darker for him. Is he ever gonna have light in his life again? We don't know. All we can do if he gets better. first kind of layer, I guess, of a black done. And we're just gonna cross hatch twice to make it twice as dark. Lovely. So now it's sort of on the same darkness level below it, so we'll just go over it one last time after this one. Whew. Almost finished. This is very complicated, but it looks nice. And so we're covered in black again, and now we're gonna Yep, that's working pretty well. it has been completed. Let's sign it real quick. Loop. Haha, there we go. We've got the time loop of our story down on paper. This was quite a lot of fun. I'm gonna, once the stream is over, I'm gonna get back to writing everything that we've got down and sort of put it in. Hey, great job, thank you! And sort of also sort out. But good thing that the bottle was closed. Otherwise, we would have a big problem. Now all that's left to do for me is the breakdown of the character stuff, get the plot timeline a bit more timeliney, and also write down the world building. A lot of writing to do. After this, but yeah, I hope you all had fun today. I certainly had a lot of fun. Again, drawing the deterring path of Taylor's life. It just goes light and then really dark. And apparently also bloody with all these splatters. Oh, that was just me having fun with splatters. But yeah, anyway, I hope you all had fun. Fun today, and same time tomorrow, as usual. Yes, okay, let's raid someone, and then we're gonna see you tomorrow. Let's see. Been enjoying your streams a lot, having a lot of fun. That's very nice to hear. I'm glad I'm making it enjoyable. I think I know who I want to raid now. Yeah, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoy this as well, this whole plotting and stuff, and yeah, I will see you all tomorrow with the next stream. Okay? Bye! Now we just wait for the raid to come. And